Bro, older rappers like KRS-One pop out. I don't know. Like maybe people should we be saying thanks to this guy, Akademiks, or what? Because other than that, they wouldn't be popping out. It's sad, right? It's crazy how something so dramatical and bad that people found like bad what he said, right? Even me. That was what brings people together, right? That's what I think. So we're gonna talk about that and a whole lot more. Just up to my food comes. I'm waiting for a delivery. Special delivery. Bye. Yeah. So hopefully the delivery will get here, bro. But let's okay, enough. Because I'm trying to see something here. And it don't seem. Alright, cool. So Akademiks, bro. He's in the building. He's big. He blew up. He was on the Breakfast Club. Right? KRS-One. You heard what KRS-One said? Did you hear him? KRS-One said, we've been robbed by our own people. Sugar Hill, Robinson. What was the lady's name? Did you see that? Yo, you know that guy that he be saying, I do push-ups with one hand. Floyd Mayweather is my father. Subscribe to the prophet. Yo, if you remember the show when we used to go live almost every day, bro, I always used to say that dude has the ability to blow up just because of that. Because people ain't nobody. I do push-ups with one hand. Floyd Mayweather is my father. So the OG rappers, shout out to you, bro. I know you probably forgot to hit that like button. Some people just hate and some people just, their fingers are heavy. So I get it. And a lot of my peoples be like, yo, War, I ain't even gonna front, baby. I be forgetting, you heard? So we here to remind you, dogs. Get with it, you heard? New York City, we in the building. Let's go. It's on the lockout, doggy. So, Akademiks, he went on the Breakfast Club and he was kind of like making a lot of excuses too, right? We're going to get to that videotape, but I saw it like in that sense, supposedly, allegedly, right? Is that the right thing to say? He called out or said something about T.I.'s, the girl, the family, right? People's family, T.I. knows them, whatever. They love each other. What you talking about her? You owe me an apology. I want to see you expeditiously, right? I said that. I spoke about that in a video. So my whole thing is this. I get what Ak is saying, though. Like, people talked about these girls on the regular basis. Now you want to say something to me? Because I said something to her? What about all the other people that's saying something to them? Are you getting at them too? And not only that, are we all gonna stop using the B word towards females, even in our music? So don't get me twisted. Whoever knows me knows War's a fair dude. I'ma get at Akademiks when he's wrong, right? And I went in on him. And I even said his mother, you know? And I know that some of you guys were open about saying his mother. Look, I got a phone call from Akademiks, and I'm scared. And I want to apologize to him. Nah. You kidding me, bro? You kidding me? Are you kidding me? Pop, get out of here, bro. Get back over here. Act. Where are you going? Don't play with me, bro. Don't play. Pop, don't play with me, bro. Come back. All right, chill right here. Chill right here. Stay right there. Stay right there. Put your head down, bro. All right, put it up. Put your head down. Put it up. Put it up. Put your head down. Act, stop praying. Stop praying. Stop praying. Who's that? Look at Act. Act is crazy, bro. Yo, Act, chill, bro. What are you doing? Act, you can't be doing that. Get up. Get up. Get up. That looks weird. Chill, bro. Yo, Act. You got people spinning, bro. You gotta chill, bro. You spinning around, bro. You spinning around in this world. You can't be doing all this. You acting crazy and your world is going round, bro. Maybe it's the alcohol. How do you feel? Do you feel dizzy? Huh? Act chill. Your chain's gonna fall off. All right, chill sideways. Nah, chill like that. Chill. Yo, Act, you blowing up. You blowing up. You literally, yo, Act. You getting big, bro. You getting big. Academics. Academics. Chill, Act. Chill back there. Chill back there. Chill. We're gonna leave him back there. Yo, Act, you back there by the. Well, you could be blood now, right? Ain't that what you guys try to do? I'm not a gang member. So why you be bajando zipper? But check this out, Act. You seem like a good kid. So relax right here, right? I'll slap you in the back of your head. Nah, listen. Act said he understands people getting at him, and if you could roast, and he's like, I'm easy to roast. Certain things he said made me kind of sort of like feel bad. Like we shouldn't be getting at people, but he hurt people's feelings, and in return, hurt people. So I was hurt, and I hurt him back, or I felt like I did, right? And then again, he probably would never see this. And guess what? I don't care. I saw it. And I was satisfied, bro. You heard? Because I was repping for the streets. You know, we can't wear regular bears. I always got to be like, it can't be this. You already know, bro. So check this out, Act. It's on the lockout. And you made it here. Now you can really say you famous. Up to then you wasn't that famous, Act. Believe it or not, boy. We in the building. Academic. Tú tienes una peseta. So check this out. I said your mother's dusty, Act. That's what I said. And I want to apologize to the lady because I'm a real man. You know what I'm saying? Or I want to pretend I am for the internet. No, listen. I'm a grown man, and that's something wrong to do. You know? Sometimes you got to think for other people. You know? God forbid that lady dies, right? I have a mother. I have a daughter. I have a wife. I don't have grandmothers. They all died. Right? But my memories of them are great, right? The little bit I could remember is awesome. Like, I forget a lot of things. I'm bad with faces, people I stuck up. Literally put a gun in a dude's face. Pop! Took his jewelry. Made him take it off, too. Like, take it off. Now, put it on me. I swear to God. Did the craziest things in the streets. Right in the middle of the street. Broad daylight. Pop! Take that off. Put it on me. Are you kidding me? Like, bugging. Wilding. Spur of the moment. We taking his chain. Pop. Look, oh, that's fire. That's real. Stupid shit. PNB rock shit. Real dumb, ignorant shit. Not that PNB rock is, but the people that took his chain. Right? I did the dumbest of things like that. So I say all that to say, what about if that lady dies? Sometimes you got to stop back and think at what we say in our shows, because we don't. Right? Sometimes people tell me, yo, that was so funny. Yo, I like the way you said that in that video. When you said A, B, and C. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? I don't remember that shit. I don't remember the dude I stuck up. Faces. I'm bad with faces. And I never wore a mask. I came to wear a mask now for COVID. But I remember what my grandmother looked like. And I remember the things that she said or that she would say. exactly. I could mimic her as if I was her. And my fam or people that know her will bug out. Like, holy shit, how you remember that? Right? But I can't remember other things. Like, maybe I don't want to. No. But I think back sometimes on situations like that. And just because people were telling me, yo, you right, his mother, this and that, and agreeing with it. And I'm like, you're a foul fucking dude, boy. Like, that's bad, right? And we supposed to be like growth, and we preach growth from time to time. Not all the time, because I'm not no angel. I'm a work in progress. But I wouldn't want nobody saying that to my mother. And my mother didn't have nothing to do with the dust bunny situation going on. You feel me? So, in that part, I could apologize as a man. I apologize, right? Because it was hard for Akademiks to apologize on the Breakfast Club, and I saw that. And Charlemagne was asking him time and time again. So, in other words, won't you apologize right here to the whole world? And he's like, well, here's the thing. yeah, no doubt. But here's the thing. Hypothetically speaking, right? and he put his Spotify gear on. Spotify, well, hypothetically speaking, expeditiously. And to apologize to the girl and to T.I. and all that. It seemed like he was having kind of a hard time, but I figured out that we have a hard time with apologizing, especially in front of a large audience. And I really don't. You know, at times I could care less on how you look at me. Respectfully, I love you. If you're a real supporter of the show, I got love for you. But I really could give two fucks on how you look at me or what you say about me or whatever. As long as you don't touch me or what you're doing is not interfering in my everyday life, I don't care. Bye-bye. You bugging out? Because I wouldn't be doing this. Because you need to have some leather, super tough skin for something like that. You get it? But I don't know. When people yo, bro, I told you don't be commenting or playing like that in my chat, bro. I don't play that. I don't know who you was talking to, but I don't play around in my chat. Tom, Caballero, whatever your name is, bro. Facts. Play with your kids, you heard? But with that being said, uh you know, everybody has a mother, bro. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want it done to my mother. I wouldn't want it done to nobody. You know, we could joke. I'm like that too. I'm the type of dude I could joke, but when somebody jokes on me, depending on what you joking about, like this clown right now in the comment section, I don't play that. You feel me? I don't care where you from. I don't care if you live down the block. If you was my neighbor, pop out. I'll try to fly your head. Like, you feel me? Like I'm with whatever in life because I'm not supposed to be here. Sometimes it's bad to live that way, but that's just me, right? I'm not saying that you should do that. You feel me? But sometimes I say things because I feel like I just could say them. Ain't nobody could do nothing to me. Nobody's gonna do nothing to me. I'll pay you cash if you dare do something to me. You know what I'm saying? And if you say I'm taunted, I will taunt you. Like, come on, baby. Right? Because that's where I'm at. That's where I've been at my whole life. Because I fear no man. But when you think about it, it could be ignorant, childish, right? It could be a lot of things. So I never stop and think about another man or what another man could do to me or none of that. I never did. You feel? And again, I'm not saying that showing off or glorifying. I'm trying to show you something, right? But it's not even about what another man could do. It's about what's wrong and what's right. And you involving somebody's mother in something that he didn't say nothing about nobody's mother. Although when he spoke and say washed up, dusty old rappers or whatever, that's somebody's father. That's somebody's mother. You get it? So that's the message I was trying to give. Like, it hurts you now, right? Act like somebody said your mother. So the same way you probably hurt is the same way those people's kids were hurt, because that's somebody's father. Queen Latifah is somebody's mother. But one of the brighter things or better things that happened out this whole incident or situation is that it bring out the dusty rappers. It bring out the dust bunnies. You know what I'm saying? So, and I say that because those are the words he used. That's not what I'm calling them. I don't look at them like dusty rappers or nothing like that. Or no, damn, KRS, when you look kind of dusty there, but then act, maybe you was right. Nah, listen, like again, like I said, I say what I want. Nobody ever in life gonna be able to tell me what to say, what to do on here. None of that. Believe me when I tell you, boy. You better ask your favorite friend. With that being said, and not that anybody ever has, it's just like they weren't even there, bro. Especially if you know me, it's like, nah, he's gonna go harder on you. Facts. So anyway, but shout out to KRS, bro. With all jokes aside, bro, I like what he said. You know what I'm saying? And just the fact, because when he said that black people been robbing black people since the 50s and the 60s in the industry, I took it to the same place of prison and Rikers Island when it came to gangs, and when gangs was saying who was oppressing who, right? I looked at it like, you know, it came to my mind how these people were acting like they came to save black people, you know, in the 90s when those gang members were there. When what all I remember was that those gang members that were there in the 90s trying to supposedly fight for black people were the ones robbing all the black people. Facts. And the kings and the nietas trying to stop them for the ones that we knew, or the ones that was like, yeah, don't do that to him, because we was against the abuse of all prisoners. You feel me? So they came with a lie and manipulated the internet. And that's what I reverse it into a, this is the same thing, just playing in music, and it played in there, and it continues, right? Like our people hurting our people. But if anything you get out of that is, I want you to get how we blame other people, the white man, the courts, other gangs, right? When our gangs are the ones creating the most harm amongst our people, it happens. We do it too. I'm not just saying blacks in general, as a whole, we do it too. But the lie is entertaining, and people entertain the lie. And the truth could be right in front of your face, like KRS-One, or like me, that I keep saying, bro, that is a lie. Like, how could you oppress somebody that was the most of blacks, or the ones that went to jail, right? And I would say that till I turn blue. You have to murder me in order for me to stop saying truth. You get it? But, and those that are listening right now that was there in the 90s are like, he not even lying. And not only in the 90s, that will happen to you right now if you're a gang member. There's no, and there's Latin kings and Rikers. There's nietas still running around. Don't get it twisted. That's another thing we're going to get into, but I want to make a video about that. There's Trinitarios. They deep as fuck now. You got to give props what props is due. No glorification. And I guarantee you, I could bet you $1 million that when you go through there and you're black and you got a gold chain on or a pair of nice Jordans, it ain't going to be no Latino. It ain't going to be no Latin king. It ain't going to be no Trinitario. It ain't going to be no nieta. Nobody that's going to want your sneakers. And it don't fucking matter if you the big blood. Right. Your same gang is going to want them sneakers and that chain. And as of that day on, you're no good. The word is spreaded. Yo, son was no good in the street. You heard he fooled. But you're not fooled. You're the best dude in the world. Your man is a grimy motherfucker, and he's abusing his authority. And he's going to get the other little peppers to take your shit, and he's going to be rocking it. And you out of there on the next thing smoking. The thing is that this is on the lockout where we tell you the truth. Other people are going to lie to you. But again, you want to watch that because it's more entertaining. And if you've been listening, you know why. Because it's a lie. Yo, damn, bro, I'm a poet. I don't even know it. If you haven't subscribed to our Twitch channel yet, we're live every day. Then your teeth are gonna fall off by the morning time. You're gonna wake up like, yeah, what's up, bro? Yeah, what's up? So shout out to everybody in the world. One question that was asked to me, and I'm gonna say it right here real quick, and I'm gonna say it now, and I'm not gonna say it again. Stop asking me about this on platforms where I don't talk about gangs. I'm a different person over there. And this is somebody else here. It's my cousin. So did the Bloods or the Crips air out the Nietas where they were no longer able to live on Rikers Island? That is a lie. Facts. Here's what happened, Tony Bag of Donuts. And this is a fact. And I dare anyone to say this, he's lying. Of course, if you say that, you're from another gang, you think people are bad talking your gang, you're a killer, you're a gorilla where you live at on your block, right? So everybody's tough on their block. So the Nietas, what I remember, 90s, they were super deep, right? The thing is that they took anybody. So if a dude was a bird, he'll be a Nieta, but he's a bird. And you would think in your head, bro, how they accept him? Here's the thing. They weren't for tough guys. They weren't like kings. Me, I had a misconception when I first started being involved in all that in order for you to be a king, you had to be a super tough dude, a macho, cutting everybody, stabbing everybody. You couldn't be a smart nerd. You couldn't know computers. You couldn't be a multimillionaire because then that meant you was too smart. And we only want dumb motherfuckers only, you heard? So you could just kill the whole world and make our nation look worse, the gang look worse, whatever you want to call it, right? I'm not in nothing. I'm a podcaster right here. Understand what I'm saying? When I'm on here, I'm not a gang member. I'm a podcaster when I'm on here, right? So we on here, right? Cool. I hope you understand English and analyze what's being said. With that being said, the Nietas were deep beyond comparison. No one was able to stand near them. The Kings took up a little bench like this. The Bloods took a bench like this. And the Crips took a bench like this. And the Nietas bench was like this. The deepest. Police couldn't even deal with them if they wanted to get out of hand. That is the truth. But nobody's going to tell you the truth. Because everybody's too busy trying to make their gang look like the on top. And when you tell a story and their gang is not on top, they get mad. But they get mad with who they could get mad with. You heard? With that being said, the Nietas were unstoppable. They had their own lingo. They had their own language. Spanish from PR. You couldn't understand it. It was different. New Yorkers didn't even speak like them. We had to get accustomed to the way they spoke. In every house, there was a dude named Ponce who ran the first of the floor, they call it, primero el pueblo, the first of the city, whatever you want to translate that to. You probably look at him and be like, he's a bird. Yeah, you're probably right. He probably was a bird. Some feel Alpo was a bird, but he would still kill you and he could still get you killed. That was the primero del pueblo from the Nietas. Believe that. So, as they got deeper and deeper, the war broke out. The beef wasn't ours. I don't care what you hear from these dudes, these blood gang members, Crips, whatever gang you hear it from. They don't know because they wasn't on our side. They just telling you what they want you to believe so you could cash app them and they could profit off of you like KRS-One said. We keep robbing our own people. That's what all that was about. Did you donate to them? I'm pretty sure you did. You got. Now check this out. The whole shit is a fairy tale. I'm sorry to tell you, bro. How could you be oppressed when you was in the box for 15 years? You wasn't even in population. You didn't even know what the fuck was going on. You feel me? But you don't think for yourself. So I'm going to explain to you the truth. So as the Nietas get big, you got the real oppressor that was running around robbing everybody. Understand, if you a blood from today or whatever, I'm not talking about you. I love you. I fuck with mad bloods. They're my friends to today. But the ones that are from the 90s, not all of them was like that. But a vast majority in the beginning, they wanted everything. They wanted to rob everybody and anything that came through. Kings was not having that. They were robbing poor Spanish dudes that didn't know no English, my dude. Like, just got to this country, got locked up. Yo, you got to take those off. That shit get anybody tight. The thing is that when people start doing to you what you did to them, now you have a problem. It's oppression, right? Well, let me tell you why the kings started. They started because they were being oppressed. By who? By blacks. So the story is the same. Right? The pain is the same. We all suffer the same. The people are different. But they're all the same, bro. So why you think the king started, if you ask them? Or we was being oppressed by blacks in the prison? Or you think Luis Felipe just did that because he hated black people? No. He's not light-skinned himself, bro. If slavery was out, he's a slave. In fact, he comes from a country where his people are enslaved by Fidel Castro, Cuba, all them people and all that's going on over there. I know he's dead. Good for him. But it's the same thing. It's like he's alive. It got worse. So with that being said, the Nietas get big. The war breaks out. It's not our war, but we helping them. Because if you're Latin king, then you represent your people, right? But at this point, we got a lot of black friends. One of the most nation or gangs that blacks actually get along with in the prison system or on Rikers is kings. So everybody talked all this shit before. Meanwhile, the kings and the bloods were on the island like this, kissing. Like if they were boyfriend and girlfriend. Facts. I'll never lie to you. This was dumb. And this is still dumb outside because I'm outside. And every time I see a blood, they probably watching and they're going to laugh. This is the blood. Yo, what up, Five? What up, homie? What's popping? What up, bro? What up, Five? What's popping? Oh, let's go. And they together all over the place. Because this is New York City. So wherever you from, and I do that respectfully. Right? I don't want nobody. It's a joke. So anyway, wherever you from, that's where you from if y'all don't do that. We not where you from. This is New York. You feel me? Like, you bugged out. Like, some of these dudes we grew up with. Like, you didn't hear my stories, right? Like, now, of course, we went to war with some bloods, and that's when it's on gang time. You know, a lot of them. I put a lot of them in the hospital. I put a lot of them in the infirmary room. Everybody knows that, right? And I have no regrets about it. I'll do it again if I have to, right? Because it's anything for the crown. But today and in those times, we still have friends that was our peoples that wasn't on it like that. You not violating. You good money. We good. So to every action, there's a reaction. And there was a lot of action trying to be played back then. So vice versa. So when the numbers were big, yeah, then people started doing to them what was done to them. And the pain is the same. And hurt people hurt people. But don't ever mistake this. This is a lie that the Nietas broke up and stopped because the Bloods aired them out and took them out the jails and disappeared them in New York. That's a lie, my dude. What happened was at the same time while the war broke out, when the building where I was at, we was like, that's none of our business. At that time, we stopped rolling with them like that. Like my cousin, whatever, right? We was riding the 5 because the peace treaty. Right? Since you must know. What are you, a gang specialist? You better send me $30,000 cash out for this story. So anyway. Y'all niggas don't even send 5 cents. You're going to send $30,000. So with that being said, they sent a letter from Puerto Rico. La asociación Nietan me la apagan. Pop, it gets shut down today. So when the order comes in, by the big dogs that started it. That doesn't mean that they were scared of a gang. That means they were given an order and they were always following their stuff. It probably made it easier because you know what? They were getting rocked. Like I'll be standing there and it's like, oh, his son just cut him. And I would feel bad. So a lot of times I couldn't just stand there. Even though we had the peace treaty, I was grabbing you by your neck real quick. Like, boom, yo, chill, son. That's it. You feel me? Because we were for inmates, for all inmates, right? And our rules were not the same as Nietas. But again, I want to clarify this. We're not glorifying. We're just telling a story in hopes that you don't end up like us. But I was still repping something that said my crown symbolizes my people, Latinos, amor del rey. And that's a Latino. So I don't give a fuck what happened. You're not going to kill him in front of me. You hit him, boom, that's it. It's over. Go to your room. Facts. So they didn't disappear them. The letter came to Dead the Nietas, and that's what really happened. That is a fact story. Whoever's listening now, there's Nietas saying that's a fact. They didn't lose no war. Were they being being pushed on where they almost, you could see like, oh, they losing this? Kind of, sort of. Their numbers were still up so high. They could have, listen, the biggest bird in the world will body you. So it don't take a lot. So I can't really say. I could call it out for certain buildings. In certain buildings I went to, these weren't getting that busy. But then you go to another building and it's like, holy snap, these are gorillas. Like it's different type of dudes everywhere. The same way you go some places and like these dudes were saying that the Crips were signing in and all that. I seen that, right? When they was trying to, I get people trying to put down other gangs. The internet, that's what you want to do on the internet. That's cool, right? But then if you're going to do that, you got to say facts. You got to come with facts. Because, yeah, the Crips were hiding and denying that they was Crip, right? But the Bloods were hiding and denying that you was Blood too. Facts. They put you in a king house. You wasn't saying you was Blood. Facts. So I don't care who you are, you can stop that, right? Now, don't get it twisted. Some people came in like I would. You king? Yeah, I'm king. I'm coming in. That happened with me and Aunt. I wound up in 9B. I was in Aunt's house. But Aunt got along with me as soon as I came in. I'm little like Aunt. You know what I'm saying? Aunt is a monster. I'm thinking I'm a gorilla. You feel me? So it was all love. That's how I met Aunt in 9B in the Beacon. This was like 95, 96. Tone was there. Tone was there for one day because he had to pack up and go. Facts. King Tone. He was out of there. Facts. Like Flash. So, yeah, I just wanted to say that. Those are just facts, bro. I'm never going to lie to you. That's your cousin, Tommy. That's not me. So, the Crips, they were super outnumbered, and everywhere they went, they were getting smashed on. There was even some other gangs that were smashed on them when they put them in the other pen. Even Outlaws, everybody was at them, so it wasn't just BDs. Everybody was trying to get at them because he'll have his boy, and everybody want to jump for their boy, but then come home and be like, I was neutral, I didn't get down with nothing, thinking you a gorilla. You stunting. You was running every day with Bloods. You was running every day with Kings. So that's how you lived, homie. Because when shit hit the fan, you was going to get it too. Neutral or not. You know how many neutrals I used to see with the ops? And I'm like, he going to get it. When we was all banging like that, like, come on, let's keep it a stack. You can't down the Crips now and be like, oh, they was hiding. My dude, if you was Blood, y'all was hiding too from us. So let's keep it a stack. Nobody could put down nobody. The same way you being Blood, right? To put it fair, in all fairness, because I'm a fair dude, you could say some kings were hiding from us and denying it too. And I don't put a pass to it. I seen it happen. We have to deal with some dudes that did it. So it happened in every nation, in every gang. There's no big I's and little U's over here. Right? When the pain is the same. We all went through something that was dramatical, tragedy, something that probably shouldn't be taking place never in life amongst men, amongst human beings. Supposedly God's children. Your higher power states that I'm your brother. But if you're a racist black dude, right? You don't look at me as your brother. You like, fuck that, nigga. You ain't black, right? And I could look at you and think that you're not black enough. That you're black only when when you think it's cool to be black. You get it? Like when you podcasting and you feel like you could talk about hip hop because you think it belongs to just you because you're black. Right? Like we could go all day with it. But again, the wound is the same. We hurting each other with words or the way we act, even on here. You feel me? You wait for somebody to say something. They say the smallest of things and you misinterpret it and you run with it. Oftentimes, people jump in the comment section and they don't even watch the whole video. They just listen to a little sentence, go comment. Boom, motherfucker, who you think you are, boo? And then the same people, I seen them come back to my comment section and say, yo, I apologize, my dude. I watched the rest of the video, my bad. And in the back of my head, I hear, bro, congratulations. You played yourself. But yeah, that's how that happened there, man. I just wish the best for everybody. Just sometimes when I see some of these shows and I see a dude and this is how we train him. Yo, the bro just came home from prison. Yo, you want to make money? You can start a YouTube channel. Talk about your story in prison, right? Cool. Do you know we open the doors for people to do that? A lot of us that been here. And you teaching them the wrong way. You teaching them come and talk about the ops. Talk about who you put in the hospital. Immediately, people don't like him. They front and they just like his story real quick, right? But there's a killer somewhere that was down with whatever he was doing, and he don't be on YouTube. Nah, he don't even have a phone. He be like, yo, boy, let me see that. Who's that? Oh, word? Send me a screenshot to my email. Or he'll take a photographic memory. And he wakes up for breakfast. He eats, shits, sleeps, dreams, whatever gang he's involved in. That's all he thinks about. And he can't wait to see you. Just off of what you said on the internet. Some of us are sicker than others. So, to show people how to come on here and who could be the biggest gorilla, that's what it's kind of sort of turning into. And at times, I'll be like, I don't even feel like doing this no more because I see dudes talking that, and I'm not dissing nobody or saying everybody, I'm saying in general, bro, because there's a bunch of them. Like, bro, you don't even live here in New York. You moved, and now you're talking super greasy. You're never coming back. You don't report to no blood gang. You don't even know kings if you're a king. You don't even be around no bloods. You don't even be around kings. You don't even be around Crips. Like, you was a gang member. You're not active at all. You're not even a little bit active. Like, you see them and you across the street. And if you say something to them, you're in another town. They don't know where you live at. You're not reporting tomorrow. You're not none of that. And I could tell. A dude that's outside could tell, bro. Because you know why? You would not be talking like that if you was reporting or if you was even going around no real right any gang members. Because they would have sent you on the next thing smoking. Because real gang don't talk about none of that shit. We could tell stories like what I just said when we was on the island. Some of these cats are on here talking about who's the leader right now, who they PayPaling money to in the jail, the messages that the leader's giving from the jail. They don't even got to go nowhere, bro. The case is right here. The indictment is already made. All they got to do is hand it to the officer's hand. That's all they're waiting for. The right officer here. Officer Polisky, yeah. These indictments been ready for already a year and some change. We just added 137 more. Pick them up. The YouTube social media gang indictment. It's called cyberbanging, you idiot. I don't know who told you that gang banging on the internet was legal. It's legal in New York. It's illegal in Chicago, right? Like, my dude, you're weird. That's a charge. But I know somebody's gassing you up that you could just put entertainment and you're just an actor. We know you're an actor, but the courts ain't gonna believe none of that. They don't care you're podcasting. See, me, I'm not a gang member. I changed my life to Jesus. But thanks a lot for the super chat, my guy. Face. For those of you that want to help the channel grow after this on my other videos, the link is in the description to my Cash App. Just tap it and it'll take you right there. Because if you try to punch it yourself, those are not the numbers. It's kind of weird. If somebody ever hits you or messages you asking you for money and all that, that's not me. They doing that to a lot of streamers. Keep that in mind. Somebody DMs you out of nowhere. If you don't really talk to me on the regular basis, I'm never going to ask you for nothing. But don't tell me you got money either in front like you rich, because then I'm going to let you know you got time for me to explain the problems I got. But shout out to everybody, bro. I love you. My food is here. I see y'all tomorrow. 3 o'clock. We live every day. 3 p.m. here on the Lockout. Thank you for tuning in, bro. Hopefully you enjoyed that one there. And if you didn't, I'm sorry, bro. We live every day at 3 p.m. here on the Lockout. Facts. Every damn day, my guy. We're live.